guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Friday, currently 11:30 in the morning, and let me tell you what kind of day it's been, okay? For starters, we're in Tyson's, and that was not the plan, but let me tell you how we got here. So I had scheduled from 9 a.m. till 7, right, in Reston. Everything was cool. I get there like around like 9:15. I go online. Next thing you know, like, I don't know if the app was glitching or something. It kept pausing my dash, but then I couldn't resume. It would not let me resume my dash. Like, I'm like, what the heck is going on? The only option was to like end the dash. And even that didn't work. I had to wait the full like 30 minutes for it to count down. So I was like, yo, what is going on today, man? So anyways, that happened. And next thing you know, my dash was ended, lost the entire shift, and there was nothing open in Reston. If there was ever a time that I wanted to be a top dasher so bad, it was right there and then. Because I wanted to, just go online. I was ready to work, you know what I mean? But next thing you know, we're there just chilling. I mean, I grew up running. I was editing my video, so I really wasn't, too mad about it. But then at the same time, I'm like, yo, is it gonna go red any minute now? And I thought it was going to, go a little bit red or have like a little 30-minute schedule or something. Nothing, right? Then I see an 11 to 11:30 show up. I'm like, you know what? Let me just jump on this real quick. We did one order, well, technically two orders because it was a stack. $11.50 for Einstein Bagels and Dunkin' Donuts for like 3 or 4 miles, I think. And then after that, I'm like, you know what? It wouldn't let me extend my dash. It wouldn't let me do anything. So I'm like, you know what? Just end it. And then I'm looking at the scheduling page, and I see Tyson's has an opening from 11:30 to 1:30, then 2 to 2:30, then 4, whatever. I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to Tyson's. Maybe it'll be better today. I don't know. So we got here. And this is the first order that came up, so we jumped on it simply because I feel like I've wasted so much time already. I don't know what's up with this honking. But anyways, we get this order here from Fudd Deluxe. I think it's like $8.25 or $8.50 maybe for like 4 miles. We got the food picked up, we're on our way. It's raining, it's gloomy. It's a nasty day, which should help out, I think, for food delivery. So we'll see what happens. But again, not the way that I wanted my Friday to go. But that's, that's the hand that I was dealt with for today. So we're gonna make it work. Let me get this dropped off. We got the OG angle back. What do you guys think, this one or the other one? Let me know. I like both, to be honest. So we'll see. We'll see you guys in a few. Guys, so we got the order from Fudd Deluxe dropped off. We were on our way back, and I'm like, man, it's really slow. I'm not getting anything. So when this one came along, I'm like, you know what? Let's jump on this. It's paying, I think it was paying, what, $7-8, I think, from Sweetgreen. As soon as I parked, they sent me a stack. I think it's not even an extra mile from Wildfire. Just a little burger, so the food was ready. Now we're on our way. Both orders were ready. That's what I meant to say. Current time is 12:05, and we're basically like 5 minutes away from the first drop-off, and it already feels 1,000 times better than yesterday, even though it's still relatively slow, So let me know how you guys are doing this week. I'm having one of the slowest weeks in a long time. Now today I am working on my W-2, and then tomorrow I got a friend's baby shower that I completely forgot about. But it's really early, it's like at noon, so I'm probably gonna dash for breakfast, go to the baby shower, and then dash the rest of the day after the baby shower, I think. That might be the plan. So anyways, man, it got really cold today. Now it's like 45. Yesterday it was like 80 and warm. But you know what? I'm liking this. See, I forgot that I forgot a jacket, so I had to bring this one from. I usually have a jacket in the car, but I think I took it in to like get it washed, and I forgot to put another one in the car. So we got this rain jacket, but you know what? It worked out because it's raining today. So yeah. Anyways, let me get these two dropped off, and we'll see you guys in a few. Guys, we got both orders dropped off. Now, to drop it off my first one, I realized that my second drop off was not less than a mile. It was like 2 miles away, which isn't terrible for $8, right? And then after dropping those off, I get an order here from Noodles & Company. I think it was paying $7.25, 3 miles maybe. Jumped on that, and then they gave me a stack. And I looked at the stack, and I stared at the map, and I'm like, there's no way this is also 0 miles. So I'm guessing there's some kind of glitch when they calculate the miles for the stacks. But it didn't look that bad. I mean, I'm guesstimating, right? Guesstimating, so maybe an additional 2 miles, $6 more from Tyson's, my favorite Thai place because of the name. But yeah, so we're pretty active so far. So, we'll take it. We're 5 minutes away here from the first drop off. But yeah, it's kind of annoying though, the little glitch that it shows you, like, the miles are messed up. And I feel like that's all we have, now. That's one of the most important things that we can see nowadays is the miles. So for them to be messed up on stacks, that's not cool, DoorDash. It's not cool. It's not cool. But yeah, current time is 12:40, and we'll see you guys. And we got the orders dropped off, but I forgot to mention, when I went to pick up the order at Tyson's, the lady had a Sprite, right? Like a small Sprite. They had filled it up, like 2/3 of the cup, maybe with Sprite, and then it was empty. So what? But when I got there, they filled it up with ice. This lady got straight up ice, literally, in her Sprite, which is hilarious. But anyways, we got everything dropped off. It's 1 p.m. on the dot, and I think we're sitting at $50, if I'm not mistaken. Which compared to the last 2 days, yo, night and day. We're killing it today compared to the last 2 days. But we are way out of the zone, so we're gonna drive back into Tyson's. Maybe we'll get lucky with Bloomingdale's, because I still see Bloomingdale's. Macy's, they ghosted me, but in Bloomingdale's, I get some love from them, although I haven't reciprocated the love because the orders are going so far away. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But again, today is already way better than yesterday. And I called it yesterday, even though the whole day got screwed up with the whole my shift got deleted kind of thing. But yeah. Anyways, let me know how you guys have done this week. I feel like everyone's slow all around because of spring break, or it was just slow. I don't know. People are saving their money. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me what's going on. But shout out to those lazy people that are still out there that have the means to order DoorDash and tip accordingly. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure the hidden tips are slowly becoming a thing of the past. I feel like almost every single order that I've seen, the true payout is what it's showing. Unless, of course, it is at $6.25. What I'm trying to say is that most orders don't show up at $6.25 anymore. It shows up as whatever the actual amount is going to be. Oh, speaking of hidden tips, the order from Tyson's, the stack went up to $8, I think. So, shout out for that. Shout out to the people from the order from Tyson's. I got a bunch of ice in their Sprite. Still can't believe they did that. I don't think he wanted me to see, but I mean, I saw it. I got eyes, So, anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Guys, we are back in Tyson, so we have our next order here from Taco Bell, and no drinks. Who goes to Taco Bell but doesn't get a Baja Blast? It's kind of suspect, you know what I mean? But anyways, we got the food picked up. The current time is 1:25, I think. Yeah, 1:25. We're 5 minutes away from the drop-off, and we're trying to stay as active as possible here. After this, we'll be around almost $60, I think. But yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys. Guys, we got the order from Taco Bell dropped off. We made it back here to Tyson's too. We got a lot of orders from Bloomingdale's, although none of them good. But it's still nice to know that Bloomingdale's still showing me love. Anyways, the current time is 2:05. We just picked up our next order from Maggiano's. I think it's showing 7:25. I think a little under 3 miles. Jumped on that right away. I think after this, we're already going to be either at or a little above or a little below, I guess, what we did yesterday, which is awesome considering it's only 2 p.m. Alrighty, guys, we have our next order here from Chick-fil-A, and it looks to be a banger, maybe. It's over $100 worth of food for sure, because this is catering back required. So we'll see what happens. Chick-fil-A's are usually really busy though, so let's see. It's a lot of stuff. A couple of drinks. We'll see. Yeah, for Galina. Galina? Is that DoorDash? Yeah.
And let me get the drink.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. You too. Hey, so it was ready. Oh, it's shakes, orange juice, apple juice. Hey, shout out to Chick-fil-A though for having it ready. We'll see you guys in the Dashmobile. Alrighty, guys, we got the order picked up here from Chick-fil-A. Now, it's got to be barely above $100 because the bags are really small. One of them is like half empty and whatnot. So, but it's all good. I mean, maybe we'll get a banger of a tip. I don't know. I'm just excited to be doing something. The Macy's drop probably already happened, and I don't even care. I don't even care because we got to order. So anyways, we're 2.4 miles away, or 9 minutes. Let's go. Guys, we got the order from Chick-fil-A dropped off. It was going to like a little girl's birthday party. I didn't realize it was a bunch of kids' meals. That's why I thought the food looked so small. But tipped $20, $2.25 base pay. So we got $22.25. Let's go. That's a banger. A banger for sure, because I haven't gotten anything like this in a few days. You know what I mean? So we'll take it. We'll take it. Current time is 3:20. We're here chilling by Maggiano's, Cheesecake Factory, P.F. Chang's, and these pizza. We're here for it. We're going to be here till about 7:30. So I'm hoping, praying that it's busy so we can have a solid day because it's been a struggle of a week, but that's okay. You know what? I think one thing that I'm really happy with myself about is that I've always had a good attitude, no matter how negative or how bad my days are going. I've always had the ability to just be like, you know what? It's not that bad. It's not that serious. It could always be worse. You know, you could always be like cleaning the bathroom at Taco Bell or something. I'm not knocking you if you work at Taco Bell. I'm just saying that's a lot worse than me complaining in my car, chilling here, just, you know, relaxing basically. It's all about perspective is what I'm trying to say. You know, there's always worse things that we could be doing. It could be completely slow. The app could crash. There's so many things. So, you know, I think the bad days are going to happen. The good days are going to happen. So, you know, take it for what it is. I mean, it's an easy gig. You know, I think, you know, we forget sometimes about how simple it is what we're doing. Picking up food, dropping off food. Picking up groceries, dropping off groceries. You know what I mean? We have very limited interaction with customers, you know, so we don't really have to deal with them that much. Although sometimes, you know, some customers can be kind of extra and whatnot. But I think as someone who used to work in the customer service industry in the past, like, I know how much of a pain it can be to, you know, handle customers, because there's different kinds of customers. Okay, some customers just want to complain. You could tell them, hey, I'm gonna fix it. They don't care. They just want to complain and vent, and they want someone to hear it, and that somebody is you. You know, then there's people that want free stuff. I get that. And there's like a small percentage of people that have a genuine complaint, that don't want anything, that just want to let you know what's going on, this and that, you know. But for the most part, people just want to complain because they can. And all you have to do as an employee of a business is just sit there and take it. I understand. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. You know, we're going to take this feedback, share it with the team. A bunch of BS. I've said it all. I've seen it all. You know, but yeah, with this right here, I have very limited interaction with the customers. And of course, as I say that, my app is tweaking right now what's going on. But I guess what I'm trying to say is it's all about perspective, guys. You know, we don't have to be all negative or super positive. I think I'm a pretty realistic person. You know, I think some days are bad. It's going to happen. Some days are great. And I think they balance out each other. So for every great dash that I'm going to have, at some point down the line, I'm going to have a terrible dash. You know what I mean? So maybe tomorrow it'll be awesome. Maybe Sunday will be great, you know? But this Friday, it's pretty decent. I mean, compared to Wednesday and Thursday, I'll take it all day long. I'm pretty sure that we already made more money today than we did on those last 2 days, you know? So not combined, but I mean individually. So anyways, we're just chilling, waiting. We'll see you guys on the next order. Let's go. Okay, guys, it's been a minute. I think I spoke way too soon. You need to do an order here off screen from Empanadas de Mendoza, I think. $9.75 for a mile. But before that, it's been super dead. I'm not even sure where we're at right now for the whole day, but it's 5 o'clock. So we are running out of time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just died down. I knew it was going to slow down, but not like this, you know. But it's all good. You know, in the end, today, the W-2 is going to come through with the overtime and whatnot. But yeah, it's been a weird week. And you know what's crazy about it? I feel more tired now than weeks where I'm working like 6 a.m. to, you know, whatever. It's insane how that works. I feel like it's all just in your mind. You know what I mean? But anyways, look at this order that I just got right here. I'm declining it, first of all, because it doesn't make any sense. It will take me forever to get there because of the bridge going into Maryland. From Andy's Pizza, paying $18.40, 3 items, 13.6 miles for $18.40. Right now, with that bridge, whew, if you look at it, the delivery by times is 6:15, and it's like 5:05 right now. There's no way anyone is going to do that with a brain, unless you're already going to Maryland for whatever reason. So here we are. We're going to chill. We're going to park. We're going to wait for the next best thing. And I'm hoping that you guys are having a much better Friday than me. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys. And just when I thought all hope was lost, remember that ugly order I showed you from Andy's Pizza, paying like $18 going into Maryland for the 15 miles? That trash order? Well, check out the one we just got from Andy's Pizza. $17.50 for 7 miles. Catering bag required. It's 5 pizzas at $30 a pop. Actually, one of them is a specialty pizza, and then that one's closer to $40. Now, I really wish I had another pizza bag. So I'm using both my pizza bags, but then I still have to use one of my catering bags for one of the other pizzas. and it's not really closing all the way, so that pizza might be a little bit cold, but I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm really hoping that maybe next time I go to Arlington, I'll swim by the Tropical Smoothie that was giving out pizza bags, because this one right here was clutch. Then the other one that I got from Matthew, shout out Matthew, I got one in there. But the thing is, with the pizzas from Andy's, they're really big. It's not like you can get a small pizza. It's just like, it's either slices or like humongous boxes, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, we're 14 minutes away. I think this right here is gonna be a banger. I really think so. I mean, I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm not, but we could really use a banger right about now. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. We're at 13 minutes away, and I'm surprised though, because we're about to hit 495, and if you're from the DMV area, you don't want to be in 495 at 5:30 in the afternoon on any day. It's just traffic all around. So I'm either going to be in there for a hot second, like on the first exit, or I'm going to be there for a while. But looking at the map, the fact that it's green, I'm thinking we're not going to be there for long, because it's always a parking lot at this time of day. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys, we got the order from Andy's Pizza dropped off, and I'm happy to report that it was a banger. Let's go. Man, I'm hyped. I think it was paying close to $30. I might be rounding up a little bit. It was definitely more than $17.50. And the funniest thing happened though, because it was handed to me, and they're already waiting for me when I got there. I think it's for a lady's grandma's birthday. She's turning 91, I think she said. And the grandma was there. And this lady, yo, for a 91-year-old, yo, fully there. I mean, in mind, in body, she was cracking jokes. You know, that's what I want to be like if I make it to that age. 91, and still myself. But anyways, she was saying how big the pizzas were, and even her granddaughter was like, yeah, I didn't realize how big they were. And I'm like, you know, it's proper size. If you're going to spend the money, you might as well get, you know, a bigger pizza. And the husband was like, yeah, exactly, you know, this and that. Because Andy's Pizza is not cheap. So they probably spent, I want to say, close to $200 with the tip, I think. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, getting Andy's Pizza is one of those, like, oh, telling me you have money without telling me you have money. You see people that drink Red Bull? Bro, Red Bull is pricey. Like, especially if you get those big cans, that's a flex right there. You know what I mean? But anyways, it's like the lady yesterday from 7-Eleven, Tara. She got 6 or 7 individual monsters through DoorDash from 7-Eleven. How much do you think she spent on that? That's not cheap. You know, where I got my muffin. Yo, shout out to the 7-Eleven worker that got me the muffin. The muffin was really good. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit questionable at first, because I've never gotten anything from 7-Eleven, but it was good. It was good. But definitely you needed water for sure. Anyways, then my dash ended, and I'm like, I don't know what's up with that, but I was able to dash along the way, so we're dashing back into Tyson's. I was hoping there would be an opening in Reston. No such luck, so I can just go there now, but it is what it is. We still got plenty of time here in Tyson's, about an hour and a half. Hopefully we can make a little bit more money, and have one of our better days of the week, because Wednesday and Thursday, trash. Anyways, that's the update. The current time is 6 on the dot, so we got an hour and a half left. Let's get it. Guys, after dropping off the last order from Andy's Pizza, we got another order here from Andy's Pizza. This was paying $9.20 for like 6 miles. Now, not the greatest order, but the best thing about the order is it's the destination, the drop-off. It's going to leave me within the borders of Reston, if not already in Reston, which is why I took it, because I got to be there later today for my W2. So that's my logic behind it. But anyways, the food was ready. 2 pizzas and some wings, probably cost like $60, $70. I don't even know. But then I just remembered, because I was talking to Joe Easy earlier, that I forgot to congratulate him on the channel. I texted him when it happened, but he got 3,000 subscribers. Shout out to him for doing that. And of course, he just casually dropped an app. You know, it's only out for Apple right now, for iPhone, which is kind of messed up. But he did say he was going to bring it to, you know, Android. But it's an earning tracking app. It's called Gigit, if I'm not mistaken. So you can put in your earnings, and it'll give you like your, you know, what you're averaging for the week, for every day. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's free. You guys should check it out. Show him some love. Link is in the description. And if you have not checked out his content, check him out. You know, good guy, awesome dude. We're basically the same, except, you know, he is probably a lot more fitter and better looking. You know what I mean? But no, he's cool, man. He's cool. He's good people. So show him some love. But yeah. So anyways, we're 1 minute away here from the drop-off. Current time is 6:30, and I'm hoping that I'm able to dash now, because Mookie's is like right here. Now, if there were no trees, I could see Mookie's. That's how close we are to Mookie's right now. So ideally, in a perfect world, we drop off the order, end the dash now, Mookie's banger. Wouldn't that be great? Hopefully. If the DoorDash gods are listening, Tony Shu, please. But if we can get to 150 today, that would be awesome. It's been a pretty slow day today, but by comparison from Thursday and Friday, today has been way busier, you know, because those last 2 days have been trash. So yeah. Anyways, let me get this dropped off. We'll see you guys in a few. Shout out to Joe Easy for hitting 3,000 subs and making an app for us gig workers. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off, and it was handed to me, which is fine. Now, what was really annoying was that he had a bunch of little yappy dogs, little chihuahuas. Now, if you guys have seen any of my lives, or maybe I've said it randomly, I absolutely hate little dogs. Like little chihuahua. Anything you can hold like a football, anything you can punt, not a fan of. Now, he's like, oh, they're not going to bite you, you know, they're just really yappy. And I'm like, oh, it's cool, I have dogs, I get it, you know, no big deal. But this little dog was like scratching my leg. And I was just annoyed. Like, I was like, don't kick the dog. You know, I was like, don't kick the dog. It's going to be over like in a few seconds. And it was. But it was just annoying that, and it wasn't just one dog. He had 4 little, like, I don't even know what they were. Some type of Chihuahua mix, because it wasn't just Chihuahuas. But anyways, on the bright side, ended the dash, and I was able to hit dash along the way, and I think I took a screenshot. We're basically already there by Reston. I already got an order here from the Bollywood Bistro that was trash. The current time is 6:40, so we have basically 40 minutes, which technically should be enough time to, in a perfect world, do 2 more orders, at least 1 more order. So I'm hoping that we can do at least 150 here, hopefully. But yeah, those little dogs, super annoying. I just can't stand little dogs. I don't know why. Just don't like them. Not like big dogs. Real dogs, if you will. If you have a little dog, I'm sorry, don't get offended. I'm just not a fan. But yeah, anyways, hopefully we'll see you guys in the next order. Let's go. Guys, as we were going through Reston, this one came along here from the Bento house. Look at the cash flow here. I couldn't pass it up, even though the drop-off was taking me near Tyson's 2, closer to Vienna, which is further away from where I need to be. But I knew that if the food was ready, I would still make it to work on time, and I'm still gonna make it to work on time. The food was ready. We just dropped it off. I think it had a $3.75 base pay. The rest was all tip. And if I'm not mistaken, which hopefully I'm not, I haven't done the math yet, but I'm pretty sure that we're over 150 for the entire day, which is awesome considering it's been pretty slow, and considering that at one point I didn't even have a shift. The DoorDash deleted my shift, you know. Now I couldn't record the pickup or the drop off. The wife called me and she's had a bad day, so she wanted, you know, just kind of vent kind of thing. And I'm like, hey, you know, I'll hear you out. She has some, you know, issues at her job or whatever. Nothing crazy, it's just, you know, people don't get along. So I was just there like giving her my insight as a dude, as a guy, because we think so differently, you know. I feel like women can be a little more like, I don't want to say petty, but maybe I think they look too deep into certain things sometimes. But yeah, so I was giving her my point of view, I guess, and yeah. But anyways, now we're making our way back, but we're basically done. I mean, there's no way by the time I get to work it'll be 7:45, so the dash is officially over basically. But yeah, so if I have time, I think I'm gonna swim by the Wawa and then we might go over the numbers. If not, the numbers are on the screen anyways. But I'm pretty sure we should have enough time to hit up Wawa real quick. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, we're here at the Wawa. Of course, they're not doing any more dashing, but if my math is correct, we finished at $158.97. So just shy of 160. That's pretty good for not having a shift at one point, you know? So, hey, you know what? No complaints. I had 2 back-to-back terrible days, so today was much needed. Man, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe. Peace!